Shin Minjun as black playing versus Lai Junfu for LG Cup second round. Let's see what happened here. So there is approach, okay. So Shimari not answering to this, so maybe black's here, yes, and white do this and black's here. The jump, yes. Maybe here. Now black should extend. Yeah, black extend, you see. And pincer, okay. So black should be able to attach, but I think it's not a good idea because that should be damage. If you attach here, that's white will get stronger here. And white gets stronger here means top left will be in trouble a little. So I guess you can play this or jump. Yeah. So, okay, the jump. White may extend here or here. Yes, what he did. This is if you look at this stage, between A and B for white, A is definitely weaker and B is strong enough. That is, even if black play one more move, you can still consider two tenuki. But A is can be indeed trouble, so play there fine. And now what is playing black? I think you can attach here to get max life. But white may play things like this to play it for left side and corner and give stop to black. So black keep pushing, no. What you do for black? Maybe you can just jump, but that's for me looks too small. Probably it's taking care of these two here. So yeah, just play here, okay. So white maybe will avoid black at the corner, but no, okay. White playing here. What I want here, because if this black, I think there is many other options. And I think this can be one of the first move. Okay, that it seems for this one I slightly prefer to play here. And so it's black's playing here. White doing this. Now there is this one. White defense. Black is playing here. Keep pressuring, but white's bottom left. But yeah, white played here. That's fine. Not AI best choice, but here for black. Okay, that's similar here. That's AI wants to play here for black. So earlier with this one, AI said here. So I think it's a similar idea here. Play this. It's good for bottom side for black, and the bottom left under attack for white. You know. And after that, that's AI said you play that way. So y2 is looking to don't let, if you play San, that black will play here. Will block that way to make bottom side better. So that way you damage a little the bottom side. After 5 you're supposed to play here. You can do exchange here one time, but has to play here. And can be also just here, something like this. No, my bad. That way it's you're supposed to connect, but yeah, here that you can do this exchange now, but here I say this one, and that you had to play this anyway. Here you're supposed to yeah, play the and connect to make it great. So yeah. That way, that's asking blacks to defend. Otherwise, clamp is good move for white. Or cut also can be something if ladder is, imagine blacks here. If the ladder here, if this ladder is good for white, this can be okay for white as well to cut. At least it's interesting option. So yeah, that's white should get something like this. AI version ends after 10, but that's pretty sure that's 11 played. But that's another game. That's black choose to play here in game. Anyway, ice is playable. No problem. But AI doesn't like this white. Yeah, it's the biggest drop of win rate so far. Um, it's still less than 10% win rate drop, so no big deal. Um, and what white should do? I think it's white maybe okay to play there. What's a move? Maybe it's faster moves. Yeah, it's slightly faster. Okay, that's good direction, but yeah, I says play here. So okay, that's the thing is can black really play it here? This is support of e7 is not really enough for blacks to really play the damage here. So white can still connect, no problem. And so that's black's playing here and white defense here. So that makes bottom left even better for whites. And 3 stones of black still not safe. So that's black's playing here. And with this, that should get this way. And there is some fight here. But black, you see, spend moves to settle and makes white stronger. And in that direction, you don't really need white A. At least value is greatly reduced in that direction to play white A. So, okay. That's white will need to make profits with attack on top left. But this move, like white was okay, and that's now black get the move here. I think it's a good thing for black to play it here. It's not AI plan, okay. AI plan to attach to get this in order to attach here. So things also with 4, if you're able to play 5, you know, now if you played here, that you can do this. As this way, that you are capturing. And maybe even you can start here. That's white defense, you're capturing with ladder, so white will play here. And now you play this one, and with this, that's why I can do this, and here, that is a stones, Tesuji here, to kill. If you play 5. So now that's white is captured. It's supposed to be working, but it seems the eye doesn't want to go down here. And so this means like if you played here, that you can push, you know? If you can do this. Can be great way to capture white and get stop left. But it seems here the eye says just do here. White will defense bottom left here. And now that you get push and block to make it safe. So for me, not really usual variation, but okay, why not? And so that's black here. And the black here is okay, losing a little for black, but still anyway, all is played very well so far. Just the it seems black A can be slightly better, white B can be slightly better, but they are playable moves. That's not really, they are not really mistakes. Just they are not the greatest according to AI. It's playable. So black's pushing one time here, white has to insert, and now black's playing here. The space is not really big, so if you tenuki one more time, this can be only one eye, so white must be careful. So yeah, keep black split in 2 groups. That's a good thing to don't let black got easy connection. Here black can connect here, what he did. Okay. This will provide at least one eye in the corner. Okay, so white played wedge here, Atari, and okay, if you captures, that's maybe Atari here, and if connects, can you do this? Not really, but you can do this one, right? This is not working, and if it's there, you can do this one. Black can do here. This means you are going to kill. So black has to resist. And now that's co-fight maybe. White pushing one time, and if black is blocking, that's white can capture here. And with a capture, if white wins a ko, outside is great. So black just pushed here, tells white, okay, you can play here, get the corner, but in that case, black is playing here, even if you take ko, that's capturing too. So it tells white he has to defend. White just defend here, which is not usually the good shape. This is it's supposed to be a better shape, even if black can do this one. Okay, you can do this, but that's stronger against black stones. So I'm not a big fan of this. I'm curious what I think about this. And maybe the game starts to be better for someone here. Okay, already that when we are around here, this was like 50-50, but AI doesn't like this one, losing 10% win rate. So what's AI move instead? AI says just connect, let black connect this. Okay, the idea is of this one is they says black can make this. This group should be no problem, but you can attack the other one. So it's white pushing one time here, has to play here and here to perfectly connect and secure one eye. And after that, you can attack and try to, threatening to kill the left. I don't think that means you are going to kill. So AI plans to play 10 here. I don't think you really are going to kill, but I think you will get strength on the outside. And I don't think it's so easy for black. They'll still fight. Keeps black group not perfectly alive. And if I think it's because A is not strong, if you had to choose the group on the left here or the bottom side, I prefer to keep the left side weak. So that's this group. It's not so useful to keep it. If you had to choose, don't choose to keep bottom side weak. So let's make bottom side stronger and get 2 weak groups on the left. So yeah, make this okay and focus the fight here. Focus on fight here seems to be a great idea. That makes sense. So anyway, it's no big deal. That's just now white played here and play this, black getting this. And the thing is that makes his group here slightly better because he got eye shape in the corner. And white group had less eye shape. So that he suffered a little damage and losing like around 15% win rate. So getting slightly better for black. And what I think about that cool fight, AI says bad for white. So that's AI plan is just says white should just play here and black will defend, and now you can attack top left. So there is a push in here and keep pushing here, but white extend and then black jumped here, right? Yeah. So that's AI plan here this way. So complex situation anyway. So here it was around 65 playing that way. It was 65% win rate for black, but since white played here, it's 80%. So yeah, and okay, it seems venatory here. Earlier I showed that connect, go down, played here, play this to kill the corner, and it seems, according to AI, it's a good way for black. Just you played here, you keep pushing. The thing is, white has to keep playing here. Probably you need to take care of stones on bottom side. I guess also that at some points the left side is in trouble for white. And also consider that 11 here is Sente about risking some black stones here and can be a trouble. And consider there is a cut here as well. So white stones can be cut in danger in that case. I mean the center. So AI says that's not bad for black that way. Yeah. And so what I was afraid of is, so that way is okay for black also, but I was telling you that this white seems to be wrong for me. And that's about the shape is, I prefer that shape, or if you're not really to do that shape, it's let's go for Tenuki. Like maybe you can say here, if it's like this, you can say this way and attack top left, for example. And so let's tells black keep pushing here. And so if black keep pushing here, maybe you will get that exchange anyway. But if you get black keep pushing here, that means maybe it's anyway you will plan to play here later, but that's maybe 7 is more profitable here, for example. So I don't know. What's AI? Yeah, AI says you played here, you let blacks playing here, and after that you attack here. And I really prefer that way. That's more what I'm looking for in that case. Yeah. So that is 10 for 11 here. So AI version ends here, but that's pretty sure white 11. And probably black can do double ane here, because if you do that way, that's easy for black to do that, and top left under attack. So that's, I guess, you add here and here. And so top side is nice for black. White will get top left, but because you get black too, white doesn't get all the left side. So 2 corners for white. But black group in left side is okay after capturing 2 stones. And black will get things on top. So that should be more or less okay. And yeah. So AI versions ends after 10, but I think this is probably the expected follow-up here. What is likely to happen next? But that's not what happened in game. White played here, and this white is losing like 10%. So win rate of black before that move is like, it was not great move for black to play that push. And black should have just connects according to AI. So you get this and the push like earlier. So push 2 times and then attach here. So you can fight a little left side, and that's there is fight on bottom side. So leads to another game. But black didn't connect the coup and played here. And so it's like a tricky move that is losing a little win rate, not too much anyway. So he's still around 76% instead of 81. So he's losing like 5% win rate, no big deal. But here it's 76% win rate for black. When white's played here, it's now 88% for black. So losing slightly more than 10% more. So probably losing not too much, but because black already had, that's starting to make it more annoying. And now black is just to connect white here. And because of this, that you attack here, white play this, black's playing here. That's the AI plan. And as you can see, white the trouble of getting weak on the left side, and you can use weakness of white to manage every groups for black. So yeah, that's AI says white 8 here, and 9 is attach, and there is ane here. So here the question is, how do you follow up? Is it some ane or crosscut? But yeah, it says good that way, almost 90% win rate for black. But that's not what happened, right? Black didn't connect, just pushed here. Okay. Play the cut. What is doing here? Okay, usually there is like the um, Dosaku variation. I call this Dosaku variation because it's a variation Dosaku really likes to play. And what was played a lot by Dosaku and in after the era after Dosaku played a lot because Dosaku show that it's powerful. No, sorry, not 5, because 5 is not working, is that way, to make it stronger. So I'm curious about this one. White here, and black, okay. Why you play this is because he's going into a fight. White takes, and he wants to make this, or maybe this first, yeah, this first. White's going to connect, and he takes. And that's black estimate that this trade is good for him. So white, anyway, was supposed in previous situation that he was able to play here and capture a lot. So white just gets slightly more with this. And so he spent a move and he captures slightly more, of course. And the cuts is strong, but also capture here is great for black. As now white's in trouble to make life in top left. Maybe it's, I think, possible to make life, but the top side is great for black. So I'm really curious. Oh, yeah. When black pushed here, that AI said, just take the core right now. That black is playing 2 and white connects. The thing is, if you compare the results of the trade in the co-fight in game, that this result is supposed to be slightly inferior to the game situation for black that way. So black now playing there, and white can play top right. But yeah, the top left, because white played less moves, there is still more agi on here. Maybe, for example, if you play 5, connects, extend, this can be the start of doing something on top side. Or just, let's say you played here, for example, or you can play here as well. That's black has to play, and so this can be the start of a sabaki or something. Also, just playing here to force black connect and try to do something here, maybe something to max life. If black has to play here and white here, that's maybe you're alive in top left, so can also be something. So there is some agi you can use, and maybe you kill more agi there and give a little more profit to black. So the answer was okay. That's so crazy. So the answer is not so great. The cut is not so great for black because black should not do that trade. That's what black should do is the connection here. Gets 1 for 2, then you got the push here, and so that's going to be a cut around. No, pip. Oh, I'm missing a move. Okay, sorry. That's here, and so when white's played here, you are pushing, and so that is the cut. And so you get cut here, but still I think that you can play 11 here. Oh, also here, what happened when you played here? You know, that's white has to play here. And so if white played here, I think this is dangerous for white. That you can do here. You can just do here. You have to do here, but do you really win a fight here? Do you win semi here? No. That's black is killing. So in that case, you can get this, and connect. So this is a powerful wall for black. Very strong wall. So it can be also something instead of playing that way. But can you really play 12 here? You can't really. You can't really because this is disaster. So that means you had to play there. But maybe 11 for 12 is not bad for white in that case. So maybe here, here, here. So it can be like this. So maybe it's better to sacrifice stones. So when he played here, that he's losing something, and when he extend one over time, so this is the drop, he lost 10% win rate, kind of, and this is losing 25%. That's so crazy. But that's a move. White should not answer. White should just play here. Let black do this, okay? And connect. So again, you will trade slightly better than game, I think. Is it? Oh, it seems no. Game is good trade for white after all. So this is black did a bad trade here in that co-fight. Okay. I was thinking that's you can trade better. Oh, okay. That's not so good trade. And white here makes life okay. But I'm not sure that's the urgent place. Yeah. That's what I said is played here. I think top left is just a large game. So you can wait. So here AI says you do this, there is fight, and played here. So starts big fight on bottom side. And so that trade is supposed to be good for white. And so yeah, that's the thing is black and nothing to complain to connects and gets 1 for 2 here. It's like you should be okay to do this. And for white, it was good to play here and trade. Just trade right now already. It's supposed to be better to trade. But yeah, okay. Some strange things happened here, and so that's the way here. And so white here is, I think, losing a little, right? Is it? A little, but it's still, yeah. This is like 66, 67% win rate for white. Now that's just 60, so not losing too much. That the thing is, this is a passive move. Black is already alive, no trouble. That's just pure gote move. And so, you know, if you compare to this is a very active move. White's very strong on the left, so you can attack stones here. So this is the big place. And so when white here, black's played here, but I think it's just good to play there. And so is it what... okay, AI said played here. So that's now more difficult to play here because you are one move ahead in the fight, you know? White may play this, but that's AI variation like this. But this is a fight you can do here because you will make a shape to unfold, will be slightly under attack. So playable. Instead, black choose here, threatening to rescue stones. Okay, so white answered, and that he needs to extend anyway. So he extend there. Yeah, okay. So that should be pretty much balanced. And so AI says 60% win rate for white, but that means close game. Okay. So now let's focus on right side and top right, I think. Oh, but white just choose here. Is double NA here, yeah? Double NA. So white will keep Sente to play here, but bottom side is big. AI wants also that, Sensen. Okay, that's... as it's Sente, yeah. That's we expect. It's double NA, so you are Sente. You still have time. I was thinking right side and top. And top right, for me, they're important. But with this, when Sansan here, you expect that is double NA here. So you get this, you get the Punuki, and so you can play for top side. That makes sense. So now black is blocking here for top side. If you want to, you know, you can build something here because there is black stones, and this is not good place because white stones here. So black blocking here. That makes sense. White here, black doesn't connect, so we go down, right? Yeah, okay. So that means white push and played here. Yep. And black should keep jumping, I guess, but he's not. what he's doing, this is also a big move. Yeah, this is what he played. Okay, that's also a big move. But I feel like there is way to do things here or here. Maybe even is a cut okay? Yeah, that's why cuts because ladders is good for him. But I mean the ladder here. Let's read the ladder, but ladder should be good for white. Yeah, ladder is good for white. So that means the cut is great. So that's why I want just to play here. What do I think about this? Because this is supposed to be, you keep increasing this, so that's good for that box. And that's, anyway, is white here, really good move. You know, what you can develop here. You can play it here, but black is happy to push, and you can just keep increasing here. Maybe it's time you are playing more for closing, and so you don't give too much to white, and 6 and 4 white stones there. That's, you know, there is black stones, there is a black wall, so that's not area. So that's fine. Maybe white can try something more like this to try to emphasize more. But still, I think attach here and try to get something here to make white as to defend. And this is black still building a big thing here. So that's, I think, nice. So checking what I think about this. So, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems instead of attach here, AI wants here, here, and then just play this one. Okay, makes sense. Why not? That's, as you can see, black did develop nothing big here. So why not? And okay, yeah, it seems also when attach here, AI prefer to do this for black to defend corner territory. Okay. But what I want to know is about this black. Because I don't want to play there. And yeah, that's AI is more in my ID here. So here AI wants to do this. It's sent exchange, so you get them, and just play the jump I want. So the jump I want is more the normal thing. That's 6, but you just play 7 here, and the box on top is just good enough for black, I think. It seems the AI says that's still slightly better for white. That's a close game. But for me, it's more the way black should develop here. Because bottom side had no really potential here. Of course, when you play here, you can develop a little, but white, you know, get big strength here, so this is going to cancel black a little. And of course, 5, when white's played here, 5, there is follow-up with 7, but that's not that strong. That still you can attach there and do something, you know. You can cut here. It's more this and this. Yeah, you can do this way, right? So this is, you can't really do here. That's why I can connect anyway. So that you are supposed to be okay with this, with 8. So, and this is maybe, anyway, you will trade and fight the top. So white fight the top in game with a cut, which is, yeah, that's AI wants to cut here as well. So jump, extend, and the fight will develop here. So white managed to reduce black's potential. Is cut here really... I think it's just played here. I don't think cut is really working. So is cut is too much? Yeah, cut is too much. Cut is losing 10% in rate. So what you should do here, I think it's only on the outside, yeah. So AI say it here. like I was saying. So that's now you can extend and play for center, and maybe if there is a chance, so stones under attack on the right part. So this needs to run, okay? So that means white will get strength here. And there is already a strength here, so that she wants to make something for that center, maybe. If possible. Of course, black had way to enter here and here. So you can't really get everything. And I think here now the concern will be around here at some point. When you got Sente, this is the important area because black can develop something from here, you know? Where there is already stones here. And so try to do something. So that will be the hot spot here, around here, to increase white or increase black. So Boulder of Tumoyo around here soon. But the cut happened, and that's losing 10% soon rate. So I think that way, that's even white increased. Oh, that's black didn't answer well. Okay. And the thing is, black can just answers here to get white to here and just get the gift. Okay. So it seems up to here, not too bad for white, but the jump is not perfect. Okay. Can still use Agi. But yeah, here AI says to do that way. So that way, there is just a little difference, but that's enough to lose some. Oh, it's already very close anyway. No, there is no big difference. Why this white? And okay, here black's played here. But you see, white way to escape here is very easy. Now, that's black here is breaking well, the potential in center. And white here is like he has to kill black, but he's not going to, right? And so black here is telling we can trade. Black is telling he would like to capture white, you know, the triangle stones. But if white want to save them, black can accept to capture something here. So he can just ask white choose where he wants to lose stones. So here you see that he said that maybe... Can you escape here? They're dead or what? Can you just kill them? If you can just do this and keep capturing, but I guess that's here. That's if it's that way, you can do artillery capture. So that's quite nice. So that's black has to capture. You can do here, and you can play artillery. So you win the semi. So not that simple. So black's defend here to get extra abilities. So white attached to escape, but black is blocking and now jumping here. And the big trouble is white stones here. They are not alive. So that white cuts, but black artillery pushed here. So white can capture here. Probably what he should do, but he pushed. So black answered, and now he just extends. So he extends because that I think he pretends that this way good for him. This seems to be right, as he captures everything. So black's blocking here to remove a liberty. White here, so it seems black is captured, but now consider that white here, there is no cut, okay? So now what happened? This on the right side became black's territory. He captures the Ponuki. That's white, you know, white trying to... So black's played here, white, you cannot cut here. No, you can, right? You can cut here. But it's not white move. White just cut here. I don't exactly know why. But yeah, imagine white, right, to make life here. That's just not two eyes anyway. So that's okay for black. So white's played here. Now black's turn here. Improving his liberty, returning a little white top right, it's center exchange. Capture the cutting stone here, solve a lot of troubles. And now white here, okay, so black. And third, so black's territory starts to be big. Okay, white captures some stones here. And what's his trouble with that? That you cannot connect, right? I don't know why not capturing here. Of course, this is Sente, but that's already there. That should be just good enough. Totally there. At least you get more. Okay, I'm curious. I really don't like the idea. If you play inside, maybe get the maximum. This one is like, this is not sent anyway for black. So you can capture later, but still. That makes that black here is not sending. That's one thing is true, but I think it's not important. So I will check what I think about these results, but I think there is big chance that's good trade for black. Yeah, okay. When black's played here, that seems to be the skillful thing. It seems to be not good for black to play there. But white answers is disaster. In one move, so this move, here it's 50-50. This move is losing 20% for black. So it's slightly more than 70% win rate for white. But when white's played here, now it's 75 for black. So he's losing 40, almost 50%. 45, 50% win rate in one move. That's huge. So what white should do instead is playing here. So there is here, here, and you are capturing two cutting stones. So black played this 4, but you play 5. So as you can see, this way, white's top right, it's still, it's like you will get this and connect everything, and Ponuki is, okay, not perfectly safe. It seems black here, and white play this way, but that's Blackstone's not safe here, you know. And maybe you can move here at some point also. That might be a good move. So there is still big way to fight, and this way seems to be advantageous for black. Yeah, and black was supposed to cut here to keep the game close, keep the game 50-50. But as this one anyway, white answer here, he managed to get better. Oh, it seems this and is not good. What? That's you should already exchange this and played here. But this is as white answered here. I think it's still white as time for here. That's I think AI plan, right? Yeah. Oh, that's AI wants here now. But anyway, black's supposed to make things about here right now, but as white here and now blacks get pushed in here, that's I think starts of the good. It's going into the good direction for black about the fight. And so this is 70% win rate for black, and white answer here seems to be not great, and that's more than 80% now. It's about 80%. And what white should do is just resist to this like this. There is black's 2, white 3. Black 4 is here, and this time you push and cut. So this is Atari connect, right? And now I can play the pip, and black answers with 10, Tesuji. That's Tesuji for ladder. You know, imagine it's here, there is this one, you can capture here, but this is capturing 2 stones into ladder as a trade. So you can maybe play this Atari first and then play ladders here or here. This ladder is not working, right? Yeah, no, it's not working. So play ladders here. That's just working here. So yeah, you played here. I guess that's why I can try to save the Ponuki here. But you need to spend a move, right? I guess. You need to lose Sensei to save it. So 10 is looking for 12. Anyway. So white may defend, but that means now you can maybe play it here. So there is still this one to try to save. And what happened if you played here? Can you win any semi here? This is dangerous still. You're losing semi, right? 4 liberties versus 3, that's you're losing. But yeah, asking white to make a bad shape, and then when you played here, that seems like you can get things on the outside and maybe kill Ponuki on the right. But that's not what happened anyway. That's white pushing, and that's things starts to be better for black. That's improving black, and it seems to be a good game for black. And oh, okay. So this is good for black here. Its win rate improved to 86%. Seems to be a good game. If no mistake, you can win, but this push seems to be bad. As you see in game, it was dead stone. So that's you should just force here and get this. So that's you go for some squeeze and get strength here. And so it's just 9 that way. And so it seems white is playing 10, that's like a cent exchange, and can make it bigger for Kotritz or something. But the AI version ends after 10, so I don't know. I guess that you need stances here anyway. Okay, and yeah, so this make it close game, but white answer here is not good enough. It's back to 90% win rate for black. So what white should do here? He should push to more powerful variation here. That's you had to play there and push and cut. And with that cut, that's black tried to kill here, but you can play. No, it's 7, 8, 9, 10, like this. So white doesn't get 2 eyes, but I think it's same for black. Like you can do here. And so black has to answer. So you can get this. So this is just 1 eye. So it's 1 eye versus 1 eye. And so when you play it here, it's still black connects here. No, that is working to play 16, but what happened if you played here first? You know, that you can still do here. Not so great. So just get this, right? Just get this. So okay, you can do here, but there is a semi between black and white, and so you can get this to make it stronger around here, and so black has to capture this anyway, right? Maybe you can play the push one time. And so if you got this, that means black only 1 eye, white had 1 eye, so you had to play the full semi-eye for black. And yeah, that's why extend here is because you got this, and that's create extra liberties for white. That's the thing. That's if black try to spend this, that's a fight. So and this one anyway, you can't really Atari, so that's like you had to attach. And so that means there is step to approach, maybe. Might be improvements, not sure. But at least there is a semi, so you can force black to spend moves later. Okay. So that's white here is bad, and black get the turn here. Avoid semi because black connects. Okay, black connects with bottom, so this means no semi for his group, and just a perfect kill. That's big change. Because this means that black had less moves to spend, and that is a good position for him now. So white disaster was to don't go for cutting that stuff. You had to cut black. You had to cut black to create a semi. That means black has to spend moves to capture, and the difference about territory is big. So black did this, and so yeah, this one. Let's say I said it's more than 90% win rate for black. So unless black made a serious mistake, it's super advantageous for black. So white here, attach. So you see white write some crazy invasion here. Black make his center exchange here. Oh, and white here. Okay, Tenuki. That means the capture. Now you are rescuing so much. White can still, of course, do Atari here. So that means you are able to capture two stones. As you can see, black not able to connect. Um, so you don't save everything. But this white, it's anyway just capturing two. So you don't care. So white jumped here, black connects. Why connects? It's not, okay, you save this, of course. You know, you save this. But it's not only to, it's not for saving this, it's to secure a shape. That's if white's played here, that's you capture, you played here, that's no a shape. So make a big change about the situation. And of course, since you play this, that's also a cut. Because you save two stones, and now when white is moving, when you are playing here, white needs to manage A and B at the same time. So this means two weak groups. So black's played here, okay, to make this group not strong. Now he's pushing white to defend. Black here, okay. Make, you need to make the second eye shape because it's only one. So, okay. It seems eye shape is safe now, more or less. White here, black attach, okay. And now got this, and that's create a little trouble there. Yeah, and this black is the last move here. White resigned. Not enough territory for white after that. That's black. Remember, black had a large territory on the right. And the top side, not small. And white's territory is what? Top left, but not big. The center is maybe one of biggest of white. The bottom is not big. And so this is something, but you need one more. And there is top left, but not super big. So yeah. That's huge lead for black. And maybe what is... Okay, as he says, is like 17 points for black at this stage. But it's white to play. But yeah, that seems to be a good game for black. And that black can also just play moves to connect here. That's fine as well. Yeah. But you choose here and still anyway, white had no chance to win that game. So, well played, my Shin Minjun. That's, at some points, Lai Junfu got real chance, but yeah, that the move here was the losing thing. Because he should do the cut. That's the crucial mistake of white. If he don't miss to cut this way, he can keep it playable. He can keep it close and playable. And because he extend here and let black connects, that was the big loss for him. And from this point, that's why it's starting to win the game now. Black starting to win, sorry. So white lost 100% now. Well, not it's more than 90%, but that's really difficult to come back now. And after the capture here, Black makes the game simple and simplify a lot the game. So Shin Minjun in next round.